Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. So today's video we are going to be speaking about a few different things, but we are obviously going to be doing well, not obviously, but there's a challenge in this video, so if you're interested in that then stay tuned. But if you are a loyal watcher of my videos, then you would have watched to the end of my last video where I gave you guys a website recommendation. Now, on that website, which is Secret Benefits, I signed up for you guys to give you an update and tell you how the site works, if I recommend it, and I actually do recommend it. Now, I signed up a few days ago. Obviously, my pictures and my profile was short, sweet, straight to the point. I do have a video with tips and tricks for profiles up here, description box as well. Check that out if you want to see that video. And guys, I caught a live one. And I've just been on there for a few days. I've already had a date and all of that stuff, so I definitely recommend the website. I have also been speaking to other people to arrange meeting for the first meet, etc, etc. So I recommend this website and I think that it is good. It's not overly saturated, at least the people that are using it in the UK, because I have my location thing set. So I recommend it. I suggest that you guys go and try it if you are looking for that specific type of situation. Now, obviously, it's not like Tinder where some people are seeking real long-term relationships, possibly turn into marriage. It's not Tinder, okay? It is what it is, so you must take it for that. And yeah, people are open and frank about what the situation is, what they want on their end, what you want on your end. You be open and honest about it, and obviously open and honest to a degree. We know that we can't go blurting out everything, so just yeah. Alright, now I recommend that, so go and check that out if you want to. Now let's move on to another point. Obviously I've had lots of girls in my comments and my DMs give, I guess, like success stories really, but I have also had people come in my comments and my DMs with, I guess, like horror stories where they are still unable to get attention from decent, high quality, successful men. And that can be in person or online. The answer to everything, the answer to what should I be like on a date, how should I dress to be visible to men, to get attention from them online and in person, the answer to how should you walk, the answer to all of any question that you probably have and anything to do with dating men is be feminine. How should you date? In a feminine way. How should you do your makeup? In a feminine way. Vaseline is not a feminine way, okay? Red lipstick is a feminine way. How should you do your hair? In a feminine way. Feminine looks, a feminine voice, feminine gestures, feminine everything. That's what gets you visible. Now, what makes you invisible to men is when you look like Basic Betty, because nobody wants basic. I'll tell you who doesn't want Basic Betty. Well, really none of them do, but some of them, a lot of guys will tolerate Basic Betty because they're using her and you don't want to be Basic Betty. So okay, scenario time. Let's say this, right? That there is a highly successful man and he wakes up every morning at 5 a.m. He goes for an hour-long run and he comes home, puts on his suit, gets ready for work, heads out to the office. He goes hard in the boardroom, working his ass off 10 to 12 hours. He comes home and Basic Betty is on his couch in his penthouse. He's going to be mad and he's going to feel like, why am I bothering to be the best type of man I can be? He's going to think, why am I trying to be the best eligible guy for women and I have, that thing sitting on my couch? You don't want to be Basic Betty because you want to be visible to these high caliber men. to do that, you must look like a high caliber woman. Let's just go now onto the challenge. I feel like this is a good way to segue into it. So the challenge is not for 30 days, it's not for 60 days, it is a lifelong challenge. This is the Glow Up Challenge that I'm setting for you and for myself as well. The Glow Up Challenge is basically one whereby you abide by 3 rules from today, from watching this video right now till the day that you die, okay? And this is some heavy stuff that we're getting into right now, because this is a lifelong journey, okay, that we are entering into with this Glow Up Challenge. Apologies about the lighting, but stick with me. This video is almost finished, okay? Kind of. Step number 1 for the Glow Up Challenge, the first thing to do is to put your best foot forward every single day of your life, okay? Which means even if you are going to the gym, wash, make sure your hygiene is on point. So at least there are things that you are putting your best foot forward to the best of your ability for whatever it is that you're doing that day, right? So if you are doing other things, you're making sure that your hair's done nice, the appearance of it all is on point, and that's what I mean by put your best foot forward on a daily basis. It's on your look, your hygiene, and all of those things. The second thing to do is your femininity. You must be in your divine femininity every single day of your life from now on. Now, that means that you are acting feminine, speaking in a feminine way, acting as womanly as possible, dressing as womanly as possible, etc., etc. I will do another video on femininity if you guys want it. If you do, comment below, let me know, or just thumbs up the video, and that way you can let me know as well. And some people don't like to comment, but they like watching, so you can thumbs up to show me as well, and whatever. So basically, appearance of it all, divine femininity of it all. And the third part of this challenge is for you guys to work through any mental blocks or hiccups or holdups that you may have in your life right now. So if you have a social anxiety issue, you must work through that. If you have a body dysmorphic disorder going on, then you must work through that as well. Get the help, take the necessary steps that you need to take to overcome it. Because we are not playing about right now. This is the Glow Up Challenge. You have 3 things to do for this challenge, and this is a lifelong thing. Now, another part of step 3 with the mental thing is obviously if you are surrounding yourself with friends that are not real friends, that do your head in, that put you down, if you are surrounding yourself with anybody that you shouldn't be around, that's relationships, friendships, family ships, every ship, get rid of them, because you don't have time for it and your mental doesn't have time for it. So, Glow Up Challenge. Let's do this right now. 1, 2, 3, only 3 steps, but they are very, very onerous because only you can do these things, okay? So make sure that you guys jump on board with the Glow Up Challenge if you want to. Obviously, I'm not pushing anybody to do anything they don't want to. I'm doing this challenge, I've been doing it, and I'm continuing. So if you guys want to jump on with me, please do. I would love that. And comment below if you're going to join the challenge. But before I do end off this video, I just want to say this. If you guys are not being successful yet and you feel like you are invisible to men, then think of this. If I were a man, what type of woman would I want on a date with me, opposite me at the table? If I were a successful man who dresses nicely, intelligent, sophisticated, articulate, what type of woman would I expect to be by my side, opposite me, on the table, at the date, for other people to see? What type of woman? And that is the woman that you look like, act like, become, etc., etc. That's the type of woman. So get out of your head and write some things down, or the notes in your phone or something. Write down ideas of okay, these are outfits that the type of woman I'm thinking of, you know, would that would be with that type of man would wear. Or look, this is the look that she would have, or this is how she would walk, this is how she would talk, this is da da da. You know, you've got to really start embodying the type of woman that you want to be, and look like the type of woman that that type of man wants to go for, wants to date, and wants opposite them at a table in a restaurant with lots of other people to see him out with her. Put your best foot forward, glow up challenge, lots and lots of love,